Alright, so there's a couple other things I want to do to the car today. One is this, gonna be fixed. Got it right here. These taillights, I want to put those back on even though this is all messed up. I have one on order, should be here Monday. Get rid of these ugly Amazon, eBay, whatever these are. I like the factory stuff better. And then also, I want to put this exhaust on. So we got some goodies today. We got some fun stuff. We just got our shifter in, got it done. Let's do the fun stuff. So let's get to it. See, what happens with these is that they break right in there. You see how that one's spider webbed? So it either was too tight to begin with, or just over time heat cold, and it just expanded and said, I'm giving up and I'm done. So just need to pull this sucker out, and we need to put in the new wire. See, comes with new wiring. Not bad. Get this guy out, and we'll slide that guy in. Alright, so there might be a more difficult way to do this, but I'm doing this the easy way. The wires come out of here. So what I'm going to do is I kind of moved it over here so I got more room. I snipped it as close as I could because this thing is tight, and I'm sure it goes in here and comes out down here, and I got to take all that off. And like I said, I'm doing it the easy way. The new wire came with a whole bunch of wire. So I'm going to splice it here. I'm going to cut it up here again, and I'll splice it one more time, and then I will shove it through the right hole, which it probably doesn't matter. But that's what I'm going to do. Solder these, and I got some shrink wrap, and we'll get to it. Alright, now that one side is good enough, let's shrink it. If I can get a flame. Let me get another one. Alright, the wind kind of messed me up a little bit, but there it is. Good enough. And then I'm going to cut it up here for a quick access point, and we'll just shove the rest of it in there, and we should be good to go on here. Alright, so now we have it spliced right there and right there. We should just be able to slide it all in there and zip it on back up. Easy peasy. Alright, now that that's all in there, this should, see if I can do this one-handed. There we go. It's all in there, going throughout the right hole. Fits right in. We just need to put our screws back in. I can see the sun's right in my eyes. You don't want to go super tight on these, or we're going to be in the same situation we were just in. Just want to get them a little snug. Tighten them down. That should do it right there. Just want it a little snug. Don't want to tighten it too much. It looks so much better already. It's not hanging down. Now let's do these lights. Just looking at it, I just popped this off and pulled this back here. Looks like there's just a couple little these twisties here, and we should be home free. We'll see. We'll try and get it out. So that was it. Just the two little twisties. And we'll just disconnect all these lights here. Just twist them off. Pull them out. And then we'll put the original guys back on. Got a little crack in that one. Should be alright. Now what I'm just worried about is that guy popping off. But it's on there for now. Worst comes to worst, I'll run to the junkyard and get another one. If they're there. So let's pop these guys out. Put that guy back in. I think I have these all correctly put in, but we'll see. Just slide this guy back in. Let's tighten it all down. Oh my gosh, much gooder. Look how good that looks. All right, let's tighten this guy down. That looks so much better. So much better. Just a little comparison here. Yikes. Much better. Much better. Now, I do like the candy corn ones, but I like when they do all of this. I like when they do all of this red and not leave this white or orange or whatever it is. I think it's orange, or what is it? I think it's orange, red, and white. I like it when it's red, red, white. I think it looks pretty good. But for me, nothing's better than the original. I love the original taillights on these. So let's get to this other one. Alright, so that doesn't look that good. But like I said, it'll be here Monday. Just wanted to see how it looks with both the taillights on it, and it looks so much better. So much better. Love the factory look. What's next? We got all of this to do. Alright, we're back at it again. Trying to get this 1999 Camaro SS SLP car back to perfect. I did put the original intake back on. I did port it. I'm still waiting on an LS2. A buddy of mine said he has one, and I don't see him that often. I'm still waiting on him, but I don't want to bug him, and when I get it, it's going on. And I will port that one as well. Today, what we got to do, the clutch kind of sticks just a little bit. So I think it needs to be bled just a little bit, maybe once or twice. Let's see. You hear it? I don't know if you can see it. You'll see it kind of stick. Well, at least hear it. Stuck right there. What we need to do is pop this guy off right here. Oh, if I can get it. That's not good. Pop that guy out right there, and we'll see in there. And you get yourself one of these. I just got a cheap Harbor Freight one. I've gone through 2 O'Reilly's ones already. They do not last. And I got a homemade little grommet here. Just stick it to the hole. Pump this up to about 15 or 20. Pump up the clutch about 10 or 15 times. And then release the air. And we'll do that a couple times and we'll see how it feels. Now that that's all bled and ready to go, let's get into here. And what we got in here is we have a brand new tensioner pulley for the AC, and supposedly it does work. I don't know yet. I haven't tried it. But we got that, and then what we got over here is we got a brand new thermostat. If I can hold this open. Brand new thermostat and a brand new AC Doco water pump. Because this looks like it's got some worn on it here. It's probably the original one. And more importantly, that thing is screaming like an eagle. So that needs to come off. That definitely looks original too. Look how dirty it is. That's definitely original. So we're gonna pop that off, put the new one on, put some more coolant in it, and we'll hopefully be good to go. I got all of them loose just to show you. There are 3 bolts right there. 1, 2, and 3. Same on this side. You got 1, 2, and 3. That's all you gotta do. Just make sure you use the factory gaskets. I've found that those work the best. It's a real easy job as long as the bolts come out, and so far all of them come out. One thing to keep in mind, this one bolt right there will not come out because of this pulley, and that's fine. Just remember when you're putting it back in to have that bolt already in there. One thing I forgot to do, well, I guess I didn't know that I had to do it, but I thought I could sneak it out, but take the throttle body off and it should sneak right up. Easy peasy. Just like that. Oh, we out of there. So you had the factory style gaskets on it. I'm pretty sure this was the original water pump on it. And 121,000 miles on it. Surprised it didn't go earlier. I'm not upset about it. It's just one of those things you got to do. And I got a smoking deal on this AC Delco off of eBay, so hopefully it's not bad. And that's why it was so cheap. But we're gonna roll with this. Put some new gaskets on. We'll clean this up a little bit with a little bit of razor blade. Should be good to go. Put it back on. Alright, so while I got all of this apart, I'm going to put this guy on. This is the tensioner for the AC belt. And if you look right here, you'll see there's a top pulley and a bottom pulley, and you see that direction pulls down. That's the tensioner. There's your crank, and then that's the actual compressor itself. It has this little lip on it. I don't know if you can see it right there. And there's a little slot. I don't know if we can see it. It goes right below this top one here. It's kind of hard to see, but there's a little slot right where my finger's at. You see this little slot? That's where that piece fits into, and it just bolts right in. So let's get on to it. So now that that's on, you can see it down there. It's just a 15mm bolt. Let's see if we can get this belt on. The fella gave me a brand new one. Pretty nice. Let's see if it fits. That went on so nicely. I'm glad that worked out. Now, it'd be even better if the AC actually works. Whoa, there's your sound check for you. But we'll test that out once we get this thing back together. Alright, so just as I stated before, make sure you have that one bolt in there already. See how I got that one already started in there? We'll just kind of have to shimmy it on in there. And so I already put the brand new thermostat on there. And what goes here is the tensioner pulley, and I haven't taken that off yet because I'm afraid it might get in the way, and I can just put that on later. So I'm going to go ahead and try and stick this thing on. So now the final piece is completely done and this thing is ready to go to the race shop and get tuned. It's got exhaust on it finally. And I don't know, those tips just look really big. I don't know if I like it. Maybe it'll grow on me. But I need to take the plastic off of it, but I'm gonna do the first startup. We'll see how this thing sounds. Now, I didn't do an actual video on this because there's way too much spending time trying to make this fit and taking it off and trying to make it fit again and just learning new cuss words, and I couldn't do that. I couldn't do that to you guys. There's old Meow Meow, the guard kitty, keeps all the armadillo away. All right, let's see how this thing starts. See how this goes, but I love the way the tone sounds. It sounds good. I love it. I think I like it. It's just exactly where I want it to be. So I'm gonna end it off here. Next, we're gonna get this thing dyno tuned. Then we'll get it painted, and this thing should be just about done. So if you guys want to keep following along, please hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and we'll catch you guys in the next one. Take it easy.